Hi, I'm Sharon. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'll lead you step by step through each of the ABRSM theory grades. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets and you can download those in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. You'll also find a page there with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can access information about the books that I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to make the best use of your time on exam day when you're actually working through your paper. So if you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find it's all there. If you can give me a like, that would be great. Please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. I've lots more in store. And now we're going to complete the last section of the last paper in this booklet of 2015 past papers. And so if you turn with me to the very back page, and we'll look at question 8 of paper S. So all of the questions on this page relate back to this little extract of music here, and although we're not required to actually give the full definitions in the 2018 onward exams, we're actually now going to be having these presented to us in a multiple choice format. I do suggest that you just go on ahead and have a crack at giving these their full definitions, just because it's a good revision technique. So have a go at these on your own first of all. Just try this page, or at least listen to the first parts of the explanation if you get stuck, and then you can re-access into the video at any point. So I'm hoping you've had a go of these, and now we'll work through them together. So we're asked to give the meaning of the following performance directions in Italian musical terms. So let's just go on and answer these. Allegro means quick, that's our tempo direction. Moderato means moderately, so I guess if we add those together it means moderately quick. Now here is another tempo marking. It's quite a precise way of giving the tempo that this piece should be performed at. It's your metronome marking, and we need to make sure we include all aspects of this. So when you're looking for your multiple choice answer in the newly revised presentation, you just need to make sure that your answer addresses both of these points. And we need to say 100 crotchet beats, or you would say quarter note beats. Either of those terms that's acceptable. And here's the final important aspect. It's per minute, and that's how we find out how fast to play this. MP, that's your dynamic. Mezzo piano. Mezzo is moderately or medium, and piano is quiet, so moderately quiet or soft will be okay. Now the dot's above the note, so it's above the note, so it's not a timing issue where a dot comes after a note. So in bar 5, these dots above the note means staccato, and that means to play them detached. There we go. Let's move on. So we're pressing quickly through these. The melody is in the key of E minor, so we need to give the number of the bar that contains all of the notes of the tonic triad in this key. So first of all, we need to figure out what we're actually looking for. The tonic triad is made of the first, the third and the fifth notes of the scale. So if we're in E minor, of course E is the first, F, G is the third, B is the fifth. So we're looking for a bar that's got all of those notes, E, G, B. It may not necessarily be in that order. Now remember, we're in the bass clef, so let's start at the beginning. We've got a G, an E, and then we've got a B here. So straight away, bar 1, we've answered that. That was quite time efficient. If it comes in the last bar, it just takes a little bit longer to find. But there we go, bar 1, and we found it straight away. Now, just a bit of note reading. Give the letter name of the highest note in the melody. So just be careful you scan through correctly and don't miss. So we're on ledger lines here, but then we're even higher because we're above the second ledger line. Doesn't go any higher than that though. So this is our highest note. So if we work it out from middle C, it's C, D, E, F. However, that's not quite the full answer yet, because remember we've got a key signature of F sharps. They told us that we're in the key of E minor. In the previous question, E minor is related to G major and has a key signature of F sharps. And so the highest note is F sharp. So you need to remember your key signature there. Now we've got a little bit of observation to do. We've got to find and draw a circle around two notes next to each other that are our fifth apart. Now an easy way of spotting that just at a glance is it's going to be either space, miss a space, space, or line, miss a line, line, because we can see when we're in first, third, fifth, or first, third, fifth, we're looking for spaces or lines like that. And actually, as soon as we start looking in bar 1, so we've got 1, 2, 3, that's not enough, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, first, third, fifth, we can see there's our fifth straight away. Just wondering, are there any others? And again, we get the same one at the end, first, third, fifth. So either one of those will be fine. So there's an interval of a fifth. Same one there. So now we need to give the time name of the longest note in the melody. So let's have a look. So we've got crotchets or quarter notes. But here a dot after it makes it half as long again. So this is longer again. Again, we've got a dotted crotchet, dotted quarter note. There's nothing any longer than that. So we would say dotted crotchet, or alternatively, the alternative terminology is dotted quarter note. Either of those answers will be fine. Now we're asked to say if this is a correct statement. The music gets a little faster in bar 7, so let's see what bar 7 says. So actually it's just asking us if we can understand this here. Now actually that means exactly the opposite really. So that's a false statement, because allargando means a broadening out, which usually implies getting a little bit slower as well. So no, it's not getting faster. If anything, it's getting a little bit slower and it's broadening out. So that's that question. And now we come to the last question, which is the easiest 10 marks of the whole paper, because all we've got to do is copy accurately. So be careful to copy exactly where they want us to. So we're not starting from the start of the melody, but we're starting from bar 6 to the end of bar 8. And then they even give us a little checklist to make sure we get everything down. So it makes it a little bit trickier when you're not copying directly underneath. So we're going to copy from here to the end of bar 8. So we've only got 3 bars. And so we just need to be careful to keep track on where we're going there. So I'm going to just sketch out my bar lines and so on. So let's get all the nuts and bolts in place. 1, 2, 3. I don't think we need the whole line. I've given myself plenty of room there. So it says we want the clef, so we're in bass clef, key signature F sharps. Now we don't have the time signature because that's only at the beginning, and we don't have this tempo marking here because that only occurs at the beginning. So now we just get on and get this copied down. So I'm going to just get all the note heads. I'm just going to get the blobs in place first of all. And in fact, because I'm not starting from a very obvious point, I'm just going to mark out this is bar 6, this is bar 7, this is bar 8, and then I won't get lost. So I want the D above middle C, down a step, down a step, down a step, 2 note E's. You can copy this in any order you like, just as long as you get all of the details down and keep it nice and neat and tidy. There we go, and the rest to finish. So now I can think about the stems. By all means use a ruler if that helps you to just keep it neat and tidy. We want to do everything in our power to get full 10 marks. Just doing this quickly for you. So bar 6 we want slur here. There aren't any more slurs, however we do now need these dynamic markings. So this is dim. Bar 7 is MP, then we've got a crescendo to the end of the bar. This is MF now, and then remember we've got this allargando. Oh, I've put that in the wrong place. Dear me. It's a good job I numbered my bars. So allargando occurs in bar 7 just here. That's it. There we go. It's much easier when you can just keep everything aligned. However, nevertheless, we've double checked. Let's just triple check it. And that's that. There we go then. That's that question completed. That's that paper completed, and actually that's that booklet of papers now completed. So we've come to the end of the 2015 Grade 2 past papers. I do hope that that's helpful to you. I hope that it's helping you with your studies. I hope that you're enjoying it. I certainly am. If you can give me a like, that would be really super. Please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots more to come. Please do go to sharonbale.com and make use of all of the resource and information that's available to help you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!